It's minimum. Yeah.
Minions
Characters are more interesting this go around. The rating's already better than 3. Well, so from what I remember hearing, the person who's writing the 4th game wrote the 3rd, and he was, when writing the 3rd, like a lot newer naturally. So apparently, like the DLC writing and stuff, like he just like gets better, you know. Which I mean, look, there is something to be said about. Oh man, you know, like sometimes people do just like need experience, but that's great to hear. You know, that's great to hear. What is he doing? Okay. So we just kind of hit him. Isn't that kind of cool, guys? We can just like freaking punch him. Boom, 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 you know? Let's just like do that again. How about that? So I actually could have went Chalice and tier 1 HP 5 item. So, oh my gosh, he's so afraid. I could have went Chalice and tier 1 HP 5 item for... It's not HP 5 in this game. Health regen item for Vital Amplifier, and I probably still will do that. I kind of just forgot. But I could also just go like a Devos build with Flash and stuff. I think it's quite good on Bellona, and honestly probably something you should do. So let's go Devos build this game. I think it's probably better than Vital Amp nowadays anyways. So far though, lane's going great. W. This is typically, like when you play this character, you're kind of just full sending it all the time. And that's because of your passive, your 1v2 potential, amongst other things. So you really just need to be okay with absolutely sprinting it down and understanding that when you're in, you're usually in for good and make the most out of it. It's okay if you trade yourself just for a ton of damage on the backline or whatever the case might be, but one thing you can't do is you can't not do damage. So find a way and figure it out. And assuming you do that, you'll be okay. If you are able to build a lead or something, you become super invincible, big raid boss. This character is fun, decent, not the best, but I mean good enough to play, like without a doubt. I think she's one of the harder characters to play into if you're not like really comfortable with your matchups and stuff like that. This is a good matchup for Mordred, but he's not the most comfortable, this guy, you can tell, so we'll be fine. I guess it also kind of depends how you build it, because I think there's items and builds that make this matchup better or worse for Bellona, depending on, like it's always worse, but like less bad. It just sort of depends on what you build. So yeah, like as you see, we're clearly making this effort to hit him. And that effort is going to continue as frequently as we can make it. Because, assuming we, keep up that effort, like right now, for example, let's say I get ganked, I just live because this guy's just low, right? So I want to keep him here, and I can play aggro because he's low, and they can't really force the fight on me that well. I'm actually going to just walk to rocks right now. Can I just do them? I definitely should be able to. Remember, they did get nerfed in terms of health. This is like the earliest I've ever attempted these rocks, but I want to try it. This actually works, wow. Auto speed is a fiend for these, so being able to deny them and just the fact that we're getting like a good bit of farm from them is really wonderful. I think that's quite a heads up play from us. Pretty happy with that. We're playing for Devos first. It's 2050 off the tier 1. Okay. Go do my blue. Should try to get a partnership with the new Borderlands to stream. I don't know if I got that type of pull. I mean, I have no idea how that process would even work. We're doing great so far. We are doing exceptionally well so far. I normally would play up here to fight. We don't have a vision on jungle, so like the likelihood I get ganked is semi-high. Never mind, he's there. Okay, well, I played with caution. There's never a bad part to that. We'll take a reset here. Ahead, happy. We go naturally Devos, like we mentioned. And, I mean, man, we are at an incredibly good spot. So he spent a lot more gold on potions, going Chalice 3 health. We just built 3 health. We have a gold lead on top of that. And we're building a stacking item where if he is building a stacking item, he's getting it significantly later than us. And this is really an exceptional start for us. We'll just look to play for, yes, Sunder. How did I notice that? Okay, cool. We'll look to play for rocks again on spawn. I don't think Sunder is great on Mordred if you can avoid it. Before, sometimes you'd have to build it, but nowadays I don't think you do. The reason why is, like, you look at their draft, excuse me, we have so much beads burn and stuff that I feel like you not having beads is more dread. It's kind of like, he's not quite like King Arthur, but he's more in the King Arthur Hercules, like, dilemma where you do kind of need beads on him to function. He's not as reliant as those gods, but he's, like, close. So it is a good idea, and we have a lot of CC. Like, our draft is quite strong. We do have Rama support, which is a little, or no, it's Rama ADC, never mind. I was gonna say that's a little bit problematic. Auto speed gold buff sneak, heartbreaking for the team. All good though. Yeah, I didn't really notice because, like, he has had no pressure or fight. We get Ellie's again, which means more strength for us, and I guess int, but that int doesn't do anything, sadly, on this character. A little bit sad. I feel like, guys, and I don't know how hard this would be to implement from a coding standpoint, but I feel like if you're only an int or only a strength character, I know technically it counts on the autos, but if your ability scaling is only one way, I think it should be like 1.5 times strength. Thoughts? Play that a little safe. We're chilling. Remember, you get movement speed from your passive, and you get your passive for autoing. It's 5 stacks, so good thing to get. A little worried about a potential gank. This guy wants to fight. We have a thing ult, so we'll be fine. I have shell for him, so we're safe. Boom! You guys see that damage? Those 200 damage autos? Let's go! Holy moly, right? That's the strength from our passive. Well, we don't have... This character doesn't have strength on our passive, right? I don't think so. With using the hammer, you get strength stacks. I did not know that, because nobody's in their hammer. That's cool. So we do get strength stacks, I guess, from our passive. And then, most importantly, we have power from our ult. So, yeah. Cool. Cool. We're in a good spot individually. You know, obviously, naturally, like, whenever you're into a double Sunder comp like this, the biggest thing is that you're not losing every objective to the moon. We've done a great job with locking down Ellie's, but gold we just need to make sure we're at next time. Now, I might not be able to be there. I'm more assuming, like, as a team, we need to make sure we're there. I might not be able to be there, which is okay if I'm not. It's a little bit frustrating, because as a solo laner, like, yeah, you don't always have agency on everything, but, yeah. This guy went Leviathan's Hide, really. We're going to go into Lash. We're unrolling. Probably Lash first. Just better damage. I want to play this a little cautious just because I do have a lot of gold. I am trying to, like, greed a little bit here. Not a lot of it for Lash. So even though I'm stronger than him right now, I'm not so much stronger that I can just, like, brain dead fight him. Because naturally I do have, you know, a really low amount of rods right now. Nice. Good job. Well done, Benny. Huge. Okay, we'll take a reset here. We go into Lash. I would normally go to rocks here, but it's just very end. Because, like, let's say Ama's there. I'd rather just lose out on the rocks and not die than lose out on the rocks and die. So you get bored playing solo all the time? I've been playing a ton of support recently. But yes, but, like, no, because I've been playing a ton of support recently. I wonder if you could do a reaction to the new Weekend Achilles solo video. I guess so. Why would you want to see one? Like, is there... I could. I mean, I don't know. Do you think it's a good like react type of video? I know he did like a solo effectively play-by-play. I do worry that that could come off like a little, I don't know, a little bit maybe misguided from my end.
Is that all you've got?
Maybe. Okay, 18 rocks, guys. We're doing a good job. Try to get some more. We have 18 strength. Holy crap. Bellona is a... I do so much damage, man. Holy shit. Bro, we're slamming. Bro, this guy might be OP. Look at this damage, boys. He's got a full Leviathan's Hide, which is, like, kind of a crazy pickup, to be honest. I get the vision. I get the idea. I think you just go something else though. I'm just gonna be real with you, because like from Fizz prod items, you have items like Nemean that are really good. You have items like Spectral that are really good, and he needs to build magical prots this game, or else he's in big trouble, right? So him not having magical prots, well, like he'll build magical prots, but that means he's gonna miss out on a better Fizz defense item to get that, which I just don't think is a good idea. In my experience, don't think it's worth it. Because, like, if he doesn't have Mimi in this game, for example, it's really, really hard to play. But if he doesn't have Spectral, then I'm just going to free cast, so... Yeah. Yeah. A little bit problematic.
Right lane.
I'm still getting backdoored by this is an auto. I mean, they can try. The thing is, guys, like, and hopefully this doesn't age extremely poorly, but the thing is, guys, like... You know, and I talked about this in the video I was in a little bit with that black guy made about auto speed and stuff. Like, what they really do, and it is like, I understand why it's very frustrating and annoying to play into, but effectively what they do is they just play the map extremely objective-centric and extremely efficiently. And the truth is, if you're on top of your objectives and you're playing the game smart, it's really not that much different from normal Smite, if at all different. Now, obviously, it's annoying, but like that's just part of the game sometimes, man. Sometimes the game's annoying. So, assuming we're like somewhat top, like on pace with those, we'll mostly be okay. Okay, well we got some. I mean, I'm happy with that. How did that miss, man? No way. That's so sad. That's so sad. I can't believe that missed. I guess he just insta-pulled back.
Oh, they're about to... yeah, full go.
Okay, this is a bit of a fucking horror. I'm probably dead for it, but I do just soak like a bunch of aggro here. Yeah, I'm fucked. I kind of grief this. I mean, the Geb rotating sucks as shell. We died on over there. Ooh. Not died, we lost gold. Oh, that's very grim.
I got 10 and 5.
Okay, wait, that was a terrible call then. What happened? Rough. I don't know. I took a bit more damage from Izza than I thought I would. I thought I'd be able to, like, I guess I do have magic defense, right? Yeah, that was a bit of a bad call. I shouldn't have followed Scylla there. That was just, like, very silly. Because, like I said, guys, you get in, you can't get out. I just blinded the ult. I thought I'd hit it. Oh, well, it happens. It does happen. Alright, we'll go into Umbral Link here, and then, yeah, keep going. Yeah, no, I don't, I agree with you, Hunter. I think it could come off that way for sure, so I don't think I'll do that. But it's dope, dude. It's dope to see, like, other people, like, upload solo videos and stuff, man. I mean, I try to do the same the other way around sometimes, right? So I think it's always exciting, because I realize, like, dude, realistically, there's probably a lot of people who want to learn this role who just find me annoying or, you know, not interesting to them or whatever the case might be. So
they're trying to,
the more the merrier, right? Cancel my own auto there. Bro, I need literally any amount of help, please. Like, we are 1v3ing.
Yep, really good.
Like, this has to be, like, absolutely criminal, no? Where was my help there? What the heck? It's fine. Get rocks here again. I don't need help here. Ooh, what are we doing? What is the point? Oh, I hate it here. Okay, it's fine. It's okay. He's on Naga, I can't stop it. We need to get some attack speed soon, boys. We will, though, don't worry.
Just stay on fire.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't. I mean, we just do pyro there. It's whatever. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna meet this guy. Do. Yeah, I probably will never do like a subathon like that, guys, realistically. I just don't think I could like physically do one like that. Okay, like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we are completely like griefing this game. It's 10-4 and we're behind in gold. Yeah, but this is what I mean, like when people like we'll lose a game like this potentially, and then people will be like, oh man, like they just play so annoyingly. It's like our objective play has literally been silver level this game. Like, no shit, we're gonna be in a bad spot. You know what I mean? It's like you kind of ask for it. Ay, 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 dude. It's okay, it's still winnable, but just a little bit annoying. Got a Sunder for free. Taunt. Nice. Shove left here, get a tower, and I can just keep pushing. Got good Devo stacks right now, so we'll keep on slowly getting those. Yeah. Gonna feel good to play recently. Yup. Well, it's less about warding. Like right now, the reason we've lost objectives this game has nothing to do with warding. I mean, it can help, but it's less about warding and just about positioning. Like, we should never be losing an objective when there's 3 top left ever. You know what I mean? Even if we have like Mian and Scylla there, it's just like that should be impossible. And I mean, it happens. Like I get it, but it's just freaking annoying, man. Okay, going over. I'm shadowing this. I don't really want to be here, but I have to for a little bit. Now I'm going to reset fast right, and then we can defend slash pull. I need someone to just check it for like half of a second, man. You see though how like the moment I leave, everybody else just resets blindly. Now we're probably going to lose it. So this is just like very like simple map play. I guess they're not on it, but it's very simple map play. You can't just all get off the map like that. Because now I have to word this and they're just going to do pyro or fire. And yeah, it sucks. People are just like backing randomly. Which doesn't work. Coming over. See what I mean? Do gold, please. Just do it. I'm here. Go to gold. Aha. Okay. Ay, 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 man. You would hope in Deity that the decision making would be a bit better. It's not. At all. Like, okay, fine, I'm just gonna hit this. I don't even care anymore. I guess I'll do it. What's up, Connor? How are you, man? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Did we get it? We did. Alright, cool. I completely sprinted that. That's good. What's up, TK? How are you, man? I'm gonna go shove left, shove this reset, and then we can open up right. We want to shove this because they're gonna counter split right naturally, so if we can get a step ahead on that, it's really not too bad. And like my team is like still staying slash clearing slash like getting backs off, so I can kind of like my tempo doesn't really fuck up much from that. It's a little slow, I guess, but like we're not all in comms speeding up the map, so that's not really a problem. Why do you play this Fizz defense, not a Berserker? Well, so you could play like with like Berserkers, dude. To be honest, this Devo's build is just so strong that like I could go a Berserker shield still. Like my build's not done, right? But this like sustain build is just so powerful. My base damage is so incredibly high that like I'm doing perfectly fine damage and stuff, and I get a little bit of attack speed from my passive, and that's really okay enough, right? I can still go attack speed though, like again the build's not over, but this core is just incredibly strong. Okay, Ama's here. Again, Iz is going to split mid, so the best way you counter split pushing is you push fast and backed. Oh, surely not. Okay, well, whatever. We can still split, right? It's fine. We're going to threaten a Phoenix here. Slash threaten the Geb. On him. Good job. He killed Iz on mid, so I guess it works out. Now we just get a Phoenix, and the game is basically over. W, guys. So yeah, super simple. Like, the way you beat a split push is you siege faster. Fortunately, he dies in mid to the Amma, but like it's still fine. We just take the 3. Athena ulted, that's our jungler, mind you. Which, you know, it works out, especially since she kills. And I can just kind of like hit these guys, create space for Scylla. Okay. There we go. I'm a little cranky tonight, guys. I'm sorry. That's why I shouldn't stream late. I apologize to the YouTube viewers especially, because you guys don't see the bad side of me, you know? The very obvious, simmering under the surface bad side. I'm doing great, Connor. Thank you so much, man. I'm glad you're doing okay. Never not laugh at Mortural. Yeah, I mean it's a little bit easier to avoid on this character for sure, because our dash is a nice little like feint, and then you know our movement speed from our passive is pretty helpful as well. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah, no, I definitely like this build. I'm actually excited because I haven't tried this build on Bellona. But it obviously makes a ton of sense because she can just do the rocks so easily. So you're getting so many Devo stacks injected, and then, yeah. I mean, I will say, I tend to feel like Bellona just suffers when the soul laner's a little bit better. And stuff. Also, like, part of Bellona's, like, I guess, like, variance can just be, like, how much a jungler rotates on you. But Amma's like a really bad matchup for rotating on me, you know what I mean? So it's not super concerning. I kind of get a free, not a free, but yeah, I guess a free Bellona game. Like if it's a Susano or something, I'm, you know, naturally gonna have a lot more pressure on me, and like likely ganks. So it kind of just worked out. What's up, Glaxius? How are you, man? I think Suki's the best god in the game. It's kind of hard to tell, dude, just because like, you know, you always are going to have, we're going to get ganked here. I think I'm fine though, honestly. That's really annoying. Is this playable? It's playable. I was going to ult on them. Well, we get to still ult on them, it's alright. He's dead, I think. Nice. Yeah, we're like extremely, extremely fed, by the way, so we can just like 2v5. Awesome. I'm not sure he's the best. You know, it's really hard to say, dude, because the thing is, right, like, there's so many, like, Aladdin's a permaban, right? You know, a character's new, people are a little less experienced with it. Like, I've seen a lot of people play into the Suki solo matchups really poorly. In general, he's definitely very good. Is he the best? I don't know. I don't want to be one of those Andys who's like, you know, a god comes out, they're performing well, automatically they have to be the best god, because that's just usually like a bit more hype than anything. But he is definitely like performing really well and looks very good. We end here, kind of all back up. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I have to leave though. They're gonna go to fire. So we need to back and rotate. Okay. My bad, Griffin. Yeah, I did. Did I? Or no, I didn't say that. Wait, they're just lying. Appreciate the response. Of course, dude. Of course. So we'll hover fire. If they go gold, like, it's annoying, but... they're on it. Go on, it's fine. Just kill them all here, it's like no problem. I guess we don't kill them all? Maybe we do. We do. I fucked that up a little bit. I shouldn't go on Izza first, because Izza can just like dash like that to separate, which is like kind of painful. I definitely should just ult on Amma or Soul there. Bit of a mishap, but it's okay. Nice. Do we win? Maybe. Maybe. I'm gonna heal on left wave. I was gonna heal on red, but I think we just end here maybe. It's close. I mean, we're in a good spot. We'll say that. Irregardless, we are in a pretty decent spot right now. Can we just end? Okay, I'm not getting help, but I am healing. We are playing for KDA. Damn it. Okay, we do it. GG. Huge. Nice job, guys. What would my 2 last items be? I'd probably go Spear Robe into... there's a couple of choices, man. You know, honestly, like, I could have went Spear Robe into, like, a Freya's Tears if I wanted cooldown. I could go, like, Shogun's last item if I wanted to for some attack speed. I could go Executioner. I could go... You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty open, realistically. What matters is you get this core.